I made a mistake and didn't cut this clematis back at the end of last season. So it's really wild and untamed and out of control this year. So I decided to take some cuttings and root them for more plants. Last year, I rooted 3 and 1 survived the winter and is doing well. It hasn't flowered, but it's probably still developing a good root system. I'll be transplanting it pretty soon into a bigger pot with my favorite goat manure compost, and hopefully it will have better growth next year. I meant to put a little bit of it in this and show you what it looks like, but I forgot to. But this is what you get when you buy a clematis. You're generally buying a cutting that's been rooted. And with clematis being one of my favorite flowering plants, and also pretty expensive to buy, I just take cuttings off the plants I have. Neither one of my clematis are trademark protected, so I can root them and grow new plants without stealing from the person who created the variety. So that's nice. Now, I probably don't need to, but I am leaving some leaves on these. I could probably just cut them down to nothing. And I might regret leaving the leaves on. I don't usually. But it is springtime. It's not the best time to take cuttings. So maybe this will help them get more nutrition from the light. I won't put them in direct sunlight. I'll put them in a bright location where they'll never get sunlight. Once I have all 3 of my cuttings rooted in the rooting hormone, I'll wrap this little pot with plastic food wrap, and I tape it in 2 places. I tape it where I start wrapping it, and then I tape it at the end. And then at the top, I just close it with a zip tie, and that helps keep a nice moist environment in there for it. Then I only bottom water. I keep it in that little tray that it's in, and I only water from the bottom. And in a few months, when I start to see new growth, I'll know it was a success, and if I don't, I'll know it was a failure. Either way, I'll try to remember to let you know how things go.